Hello everyone, welcome back to Marina Mishra's channel. So friends, in this video I'm going to give you all the information on the ETO course, that is the Electrotechnical course in Merchant Navy, the frequently asked questions during the interview sessions, the topics on which you should concentrate during the online test, fees, eligibility, the institutes in which you can apply to, the salary on boardship. So you are going to get all the information on the ETO course in this video itself, so please stay tuned. Now before starting the video, if you want any information on Merchant Navy, then you should definitely subscribe to my channel. You can go to the channel list and you will get all the information on Merchant Navy. So friends, let's get started with the video. So a ship, it is a powerhouse of the power distribution system. There are large generators on board ship, and nowadays most of the main engines, they are electronically controlled. So the importance of ETO in Merchant Navy, it has increased exponentially these days. The eligibility criteria for ETO in Merchant Navy is you should have at least 60% marks in PCM, at least 50% marks in English during your 10th or in 12th, and you should have 60% marks during your degree, and the degree can be of electrical engineering, electrical and electronics, electronics or telecommunication, or electronics and instrumentation engineering. Or if you're coming from the diploma department, then you should have at least 60% marks in your diploma. The age limit, it varies from college to college. Some of the colleges, they prefer age not more than 28 years, some prefer not more than 30 years, and even there are some colleges which prefer not more than 35 years of age. So just to be safe, you should be at least less than 28 years at the time of admission for the ETO course. The fees for the ETO course, it ranges anywhere between 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs. The institutes in which you can apply to are the Great Eastern College, Anglo Eastern College, Tulani Maritime Institute, HIMT, CMC, that is Coimbatore Marine College. You can apply to Samudra Institute. So these are the good institutes in which you can apply, and you can get the sponsorship before you can apply to these institutes, or you can go to these institutes and you can get the placements done. And mostly the number of seats in each of these institutes, it is somewhere around 40 seats. The ETO course, it is a 12-month course. Out of the 12 months, 4 months you are going to spend in the institutes and learn the theoretical and the practical aspects which you are going to apply on board ship. The rest 6 to 7 months you are going to spend on the ship as trainee ETOs, and you will be getting a stipend of around $400 to $1,500 depending upon the company and the type of ship which you are sailing on. During the interview section, you will be asked questions like what is the difference between AC and DC, the working principle of a transformer, types of transformers, the working principle of a generator, types of motors, the difference between the AC and the DC motors, and which are the type of motors that we use on board ship, types of relays, switchgear system, the insulation system, the safeties in the switchgear. So these are the frequently asked questions. Besides these questions, you will also be asked the motivation behind joining Merchant Navy. Why do you want to join Merchant Navy? Your family background. Also, the institutes, they carry out the online test. In the online test, the subjects are English. In the English, they ask you questions on grammar, vocabulary, and reading comprehension part. Then there are questions on general awareness. For the general awareness, they ask you questions on current affairs, history, geography. Then domain specific, like they will ask you questions on fundamentals of electrical knowledge, power distribution system, instrumentation, controls, PIDs. Then they will ask you questions on quants. In the quants, the usual topics are problem solving, algebra, probability and combinations, calculus. And then there are questions on logical reasoning, analytical reasoning, mathematical reasoning, abstract reasoning. And then finally they will ask you questions on psychometric. In the psychometric, the questions will be on behavioral traits, like what do you think of yourself and what do others think about you. Now let me tell you the daily routine job of the ETOs on board ship. ETOs on board ship, they daily take rounds of the engine room. They see if there's any abnormal noise from the motors, and then they do their plant maintenance jobs, maintenance of the machineries, They also take care of the navigational equipment which is located on the bridge. Then they carry out the routine alarm testing of the various machineries. They also help the marine engineers in the isolation of the systems. Now let me tell you the salary of the ETOs on board ship. After completing 4 months of your training, you will be going on board as trainee ETO, and as trainee ETOs you will be earning anywhere around $400 to $900 on board ship. Then for the next sail you will get promoted as assistant ETO. As assistant ETO you will be getting anywhere around $700 to $1500. This salary hugely depends upon the type of ship and the company in which you're sailing on. After having completed your stipulated time period, then you will go to MMD, that is Marine Mercantile Department. Over there you will appear for your COC. As soon as you get your COC, you will go back to the company and you will be promoted as ETOs. As ETOs, your salary will be increased significantly, which will be around $3,000 to $7,000, again depending upon the type of ship and the type of company in which you're sailing on. So friends, this was all about ETO course. I hope you have liked the video and you would have got all the information related to ETO. Even if after watching the video you have still some doubt, then you can comment on my comment section. I will try to answer to your questions, or you can add me on Instagram. My ID is Prashant_Mariner, and over there we can have a conversation. So all the best. See you all on ship.